Greetings and salutations, everybody, and welcome to Evolve. I am Andrew Thompson, alongside Eva Marie and Maria Canellis, and tonight is going to be a big night of Evolve action. Absolutely, Norman Burgoyne and Rachel Pierce are about to find out their new challenges, as tonight we have two big matches to determine their next challenges. A huge six-pack challenge, and plus a big fatal four-way between Essie Lee, Danielle Vaughan, Kendall Gray, and Lita, all to determine the next challenger for Rachel Pierce's NXT Women's Championship, and a massive six-pack challenge to determine Norman's next challenger for the Evolve Championship. And speaking of championships, by orders of William Regal, Angela Lee is set to defend her Women's Speed Championship against the returning Cassie Fairbanks, who has been out of action due to suspension, and Ella Jean, and she is back as she prepares to win championship gold. And also Lucy Wright will be in mixed tag team action with her boyfriend Otis to take on Susan Summers and Randall Gibbs, who've become quite a bit of a new pairing over these as of late. But we're ready to find out who will be Norman's next challenger for the Evolve Championship. The following contest is a six-pack number one contenders match to determine Norman Burgoyne's next challenger. Making his way to the ring, Super Sean Legacy, and a former Evolve champion of his own right. Hey Isabel, I'm doing alright. Oh boy, well here comes my pick to win this whole six-pack challenge. Of course you'd pick him, Maria. Eva, I am a Mutiny member, okay? If I wasn't stuck on commentary with you guys, I would have absolutely be with Mutiny. Well, I'm pretty sure Callie would probably want to promote you after she heard that. And introducing next, representing Mutiny, Trent Lake. The big powerhouse Trent Lake, two-time NXT champion, former North American champion, and a former two-time United States champion. This man yesterday on NXT teamed up with Jay White to try and win the NXT tag team titles for the first time, but came up short against Josh Briggs and Brooks Jensen. Yeah, things did not go Kelly's way last night on NXT. But you gotta admit, Bayley trolled everybody. I love how Bayley just trolled everybody into believing that she was gonna leave Mutiny. And introducing next, Charlie Dempsey. Big opportunity for Charlie Dempsey, the son of William Regal. Yeah, Charlie Dempsey has kind of been fighting the good fight alongside with his father against Kelly, and it's only made Charlie's life more difficult. And here comes another member of Mutiny. And introducing next, representing Mutiny, Montez Ford. Well, it just shows you that Kelly is making sure Mutiny get many chances in this match. I don't even understand how Mutiny is even allowed to be here on Evolve. It's because NXT and Evolve are joint brands, okay? It's not that difficult to understand. It's not that difficult to understand, Andy. And introducing next, representing Mutiny, he is the WWE Speed Champion, Patrick Cox. Now, this is something that I find utterly suspicious. Patrick Cox is the Speed Champion, but yet he's getting a chance to become number one contender for the Evolve Championship. This makes no sense. Of course it doesn't make any sense to you, Eva. You've never been a champion. Patty Cox would obviously plans to become a double champion. That's clearly his plan. Oh boy, he's already obnoxious as he is. Patrick Cox is already obnoxious as he is. With that speed title, he'll become even more obnoxious if he was to hold 2 championships. You weren't a champion either, Maria. You weren't a champion either, Maria. Actually, I'm a former television champion, thank you very much. And introducing the final participant, Miles Bourne. Well, Miles Bourne came very close to winning the Evolve Championship at one point. And he obviously would love to get another chance to win it again. And here we go. 3 Mutiny members are in this match. And it's not really much of a surprise because we know Kelly wanted to triple her odds to make sure that one of her boys would become number one contender. It's clearly showing her clear favoritism. Well, look, Tori Wilson is the general manager of this show. Yeah, and Kelly's booking things as if she can make all the decisions. Well, Tori approved of it. If Tori didn't like this idea, then she wouldn't have approved it, Eva. Do you really think Tori approved of this? I'm pretty sure Kelly forced her to. Oh! Running powerbomb by Trent Lake. Yeah, I kind of agree with Eva here. There's no way that Tori Wilson would be okay with 3 members of Mutiny in a number one contenders match, especially one who already has a championship. Especially one that already has a championship. And look at this. And Patty Cox sends Sean Legacy. You know, Patty Cox had a really good match with Sami Zayn, but I think Sami Zayn is definitely owed a match for the Speed Championship, considering Patty Cox is a champion. And now Miles Bourne and Sean Legacy going at it, and now back inside the ring. I also love that the Mutiny members are actually fighting each other. Well, of course, it's every man for themselves. Why wouldn't they fight each other? Well, you would think they would all want to work together. So that way they can eliminate the competition, and then it just comes down to them. And then it comes down to them, and then the 3 of them fight it out. that Mutiny are competitive, even with each other. Sean Legacy looking to eliminate Paddy Cox. We've got a big fatal four-way coming later tonight. It'll be Essie Lee, Danielle Vaughan, Lita, and Kendall Gray. The winner of that fatal four-way will meet Rachel Pierce for the NXT Women. The Evolve Women's Championship. My apologies. And Montez Ford with Trent Lake on the outside. Well, as I said, the Mutiny guys are being competitive with each other. The Mutiny guys are being competitive with each other by fighting. I don't think Kelly wanted that. Yeah, I find that hard to believe. Oh, well, when there's an opportunity for a championship on the line, of course you'd fight each other. Eva, I'm pretty sure you would even fight Doudrop if you two had a chance to fight for a championship. You mean Piper Niven? You know who I'm talking about. You're talking about Piper Niven. Yeah, but didn't you name her Doudrop? Yeah, but her name's Piper Niven. And now, and Legacy. And now Super Sean. And now Super Sean sees his opportunity. Oh man! Takes down and hits the shambles on Ford. Eliminates Ford, and Ford the first man to fall. And Trent Lake, takes down Bourne. Trent Lake takes down Bourne. And Bourne holds on. And Bourne manages to hold on. And Trent Lake, unleashing his fury on everything that moves. Trent Lake unleashing his fury on everybody and everything that is moving. Well, Trent Lake is the big threat in this match. I agree. Everyone should work together to get rid of Trent Lake since he's the big threat. And Dempsey. Miles Bourne with a power slam. Covers Dempsey. And a kick out. Almost. And look at this. And Trent Lake has Miles Bourne. Lake 5 to Bourne. Sweet dreams, Miles. And eliminated. See you later, Bourne. I'm pretty sure Stephanie Vakir will keep you nice and comfy at home. That's a bit unnecessary. Man. And Trent Lake once again showing his dominance. Once again continuing to show his dominance. Looking to eliminate Charlie Dempsey, and Dempsey manages to hold on. Dempsey managing to stay alive in this contest. Trent Lake, the biggest threat in this match. Wait a minute, now he's got steel steps. Why the hell does he need those? And Legacy with the shambles to the Speed Champion. Cox eliminated. And say bye-bye to Paddy Cox and Trent Lake. And short down to Trent Lake. Sean Legacy and Charlie Dempsey. One of these three competitors will meet Norman Burgoyne for the Evolve Championship. And Trent Lake, throwing Legacy around like a rag doll. And Legacy trying to keep his distance. Yeah, that's all Legacy's got to do. He's got to try and keep his distance. And look at this. And now Dempsey Dempsey. What on earth is he doing? Look at this. A very unique move. Oh! A very unique move indeed by Dempsey, but these two have got to work together to take care of Trent Lake. I don't know how wise it for these two to turn their attention away from the biggest threat in this match. And now Charlie Dempsey with a submission. With a submission. Oh no, now Charlie Dempsey's paying for it. Leg 5 on the bin. Oh, and he pays for it. See? Dempsey pays for it. And a leg 5 onto the bin. And now we're down to 2. We're now down to Shawn Legacy and Trent Lake. My God, Trent Lake's a beast. Just destroyed that bin. And Trent Lake just destroyed that bin, and Charlie was the one who brought that in. He who brings it in must go through it, as they say. And now Trent Lake. And now Trent Lake showing his path of dominance. Has Legacy. Oh my goodness, jeez. Just tosses Shawn Legacy around like a rag doll. And there's your #1 contender. Dun, 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 dun. And another leg 5 secures the win for Trent Lake. The biggest threat in the match, to no surprise of anybody, wins the match. Trent Lake just demolished the last two demolished the rest of the competition all by himself, and Norman Burgoyne will meet a blast from the past, take on one of his longtime rivals, Trent Lake. It's been all right. Well, Norman, what are your thoughts on Trent Lake becoming #1 contender for your championship? Well, crikey, it looks like I'll be meeting a blast from my past. It was not too long, it was a few months ago, me and Trenty Boy competed for the NXT championship. And it was that very event, Heatwave, I defeated him to become the NXT champion. So, looks like me and an old rival of mine are gonna run it back one more time. I know your girlfriend Danielle Vaughn's in the Fatal 4-Way to determine the next challenger for the Evolve Championship. Are you rooting for her, or are you gonna remain impartial? A little bit of both. I do wish my girl Danny the best of luck, but I am gonna keep my opinion to myself. Thank you. Be fabulous. Well, here comes B-Fab. The following contest is set for one fall. Making her way to the ring, B-Fab. Well, B-Fab has been very well known for her rapping Yeah, and her rapping has got, yeah, and her ridiculous rapping has now got herself in a little bit of, it has got herself not in a little bit of hot water, but a lot of hot water. She got the ire of Kelly Kelly because she did a rap based about Kelly Kelly, and now Kelly has sent one of her strongest henchmen to destroy B-Fab for her smarky comments. I mean, Kelly Kelly clearly can't take a joke. She's the pride of Logan City. She's big and super strong, and her opponent from Logan City, Brisbane, Australia. No, she hasn't. She's not booked for this. She's not booked for this show. Sarah Ponting. The big bad Sarah Ponting making her way to the ring. Yeah, B-Fab may have ran her mouth about Kelly Kelly, but now she's about to... But now she has to contend with big bad Tracy Lara. Oh, look at B-Fab showing no fear. Oh man, B-Fab getting right into Sarah Ponting's face. Yeah. But hello, Michael. How are you? B-Fab got in right in Sarah's face and showed no fear. Oh well, B-Fab should be showing fear because she's in the ring with a massive woman. 6'6" is Sarah Ponting. 6'6" is Sarah Ponting. Her and Tracy Lara, two of the largest women here on NXT, and look at this. And look at these right hands. I'm doing all right, Michael. And now B-Fab delivering these right hands. These right hands. Oh! Ah! Oh man! Huh? Say that again, huh? Oh no! Oh, again! And Ponting again with another vicious chop. Oh, and a third! Oh my goodness, Sarah Ponting just having her way with B-Fab. Well, this is exactly what she gets, in my opinion. I don't feel any sympathy. I don't feel any sympathy for B-Fab. Oh man. Sarah Ponting just having her way with the smash mouth rapper B-Fab. Ah. Hey now, she's an all-star. Oh, look at this now. Now a knee strike. And now B-Fab showing a little bit of signs of comeback here. And oh, and another. Jeez, Sarah Ponting's chops are brutal. Do you think she could compete with Gunther in that? When it comes to chops, I don't know. But B-Fab showing signs of life here in a clothesline. B-Fab starting to show signs of life now. B-Fab starting to show a little signs of life here. Starting to fight back a little bit. And oh, B-Fab trying to fight back a little. But Sarah Ponting just proving just way too strong and way too powerful. Sarah Ponting trying to go up for that. I think we know what she's trying to go for. Uh-oh. Oh, wait a minute. Sarah Ponting now has B-Fab. Oh, look at this. The Logan City. Oh, man. The big old choke slam. Greetings from Logan City. And now into the Ponting bomb. Good rap about that, B-Fab. And decimation. Ponting gets the win. Good Lord. Here is your winner, Sarah Ponte. Decimation and domination. Sarah Ponting decimating B-Fab here tonight. While Sarah Ponting doing her job. Absolute destruction. Yes, I'm aware. Yes, I am aware. Come in. Tori, can I ask why the real deal Zeta Steel isn't on the show tonight? Well, you are on a 9-match losing streak. So? So what I am? I've had a little bit of bad luck, but that doesn't change anything. A little bit of bad luck? You call a 9-match losing streak a little bit of bad luck? I think that's a lot of bad luck. Look, I've had a few off. I've had 9 off nights, okay? If you give me one big match, I can knock it out of the park because I am the real deal Zeta Steel. Okay. Okay. I can give you an opponent next week if you really want it so badly. Why not right now? Because the card is full. Fine. I'll wait next week. But you better have a match for me. Oh, I will. And you will love it. Perfect. I mean, a girl who's on a 9-match losing streak, I mean, I can understand why Tori doesn't want to book her in a match. Come on, just because she's on a bit of a losing streak doesn't mean you should be leaving her off TV. Zeta Steel is so talented. Just give her one big opportunity and she'll get a win. Well, she's got to have that. Well, she's going to get that chance next week. And here comes Jackson Drake of the Vanity Project. He's going to be ready for action against Angelo Dawkins. I've been alright, Michael. It's a very hot day. Very hot day. Liked my Dynamite review? Thank you, Michael. And his opponent, Angelo Dawkins. Well, here's another superstar who has been down on his luck as of late. Mainly because ever since the Street Profits broke up, this guy's barely been getting any opportunities. Well, I think Angelo Dawkins is very, very underrated. Well, of course you'd say that, Eva. Look, Maria, I think if Angelo gets an opportunity, he could really knock it out of the park. Weird, I said the same thing about Zeta Steel, and then you're over here talking about losing streaks. Alright, you two, no need to argue. Yes, boss. Angelo Dawkins off the top rope, and off the top rope. And now Jackson Drake with a nice fisherman suplex. And now a chop by Drake and a kick to the head. Well, Andy, all I can say is this: Jackson Drake has all the potential in the world. He's going to be a big breakout star one day. Oh, absolutely, Maria. I definitely believe he has the tools. He did have a pretty good showing against Javon Evans last night on NXT for the NXT Championship. And now, Drake was looking for a big move, but Dawkins just needs that one big opportunity to really show what he can do. Oof. And a big throw and a big throw. Oh! Dawkins, he missed! Dawkins missed his mark. Oh, I missed, as what Wario would say. Oh, and Drake now taking advantage of the situation. And now Drake taking advantage of the situation, and a big old powerbomb, and a big powerbomb on Dawkins to score the win, and just manages to kick out. And oh man, a big old sky high. Oh, and a kick at it too. Drake almost got beaten there. But Drake still... and now Drake sending Dawkins into the corner. Oh man, oh my goodness, what a move. Oh my goodness, what a move. That is such a good move. And look at this. And there's the running knee strike. The Devour! And Drake with another win. And Drake continues to build momentum. Here is your winner, Jackson Drake. And Jackson with a big win. Well, I wouldn't call it a big win, but it's still a win. I have now apparently learned why that guy from New York absolutely hates AEW, because he got blacklisted from them once. Because I think it was Scott Dawson who said that he got laughed at by the boys. Or Dax Harwood, I should say. Which is funny as hell. He's all like, oh, you guys laughed at me, so I'm going to make fun of your entire company. What a bitter ass asshole. That's what you call a bitter asshole. He was literally having a giant meltdown because Ciampa went to AEW. I didn't see his tweets. Someone screenshotted it. Someone screenshotted it. Someone screenshotted his what he was saying about Ciampa, and I'm just like, man, and I was like, wow, like, what an asshole. Like, Ciampa was one of his favorite wrestlers, and because he left WWE to go to AEW, well, he's not my favorite wrestler anymore. Same thing with Mercedes. He loved Mercedes and put her on a pedestal, but as soon as she goes over to AEW, She's no longer his favorite. Like, please give me a break. Shut up. He's a friggin' asshole, man. He gets laughed out by AEW, all because he was trying to be like a family to them or whatever, and they all laughed him out. They blacklisted him, and now he's just being a bitter old asshole. And he's a grown-ass man in his 40s. And he's behaving like a bloody child. Since we know Goku learned about Beerus' one true weakness, what do you think Vegeta, Piccolo, or Gohan reaction would have been if they found out? Probably the same as Goku. They probably would have been surprised. Just don't tell it to Frieza. Just don't tell Frieza that. Otherwise he'll take full advantage of it. AJ Styles trademarked the phenomenal AJ and the P1 logo, and it's making people think he's going to AEW. No, he's retiring. Accept it. AJ said he's finishing his career in WWE. But people also want to see him go to TNA. People have also said they want to see him have a run in TNA. TNA have apparently been hoping he can have a couple of matches there. So who knows what he's going to do. It's all his decision in the end. We're back live on Evolve, and it's time for the women's speed title to be decided. How is this fair? How is Cassie Fairbanks being rewarded with a title match after being suspended? The following contest is for the Women's Speed Championship. Making her way to the ring, Cassie Fairbanks. Well, this woman was suspended by Kelly, and her suspension got lifted by the CEO, Patrick Ballantine, and then she was rewarded a championship match against Angela Lee. How is this even fair for Angela? And her opponent, representing the Lee sisters and the Vanity Project, she is the WWE Women's Speed Champion, Angela Lee. And if you notice, Angela Lee is coming out alone without her two sisters because, well, one, Essie Lee's in that big fatal four-way later tonight, and Tori Wilson told Angela she's got to do this, she's got to defend it alone, otherwise her twin sister Essie will lose her spot in the fatal four-way. So Angela's got to fight alone, otherwise her twin sister would have lost her opportunity. Yeah, I'm happy for him too. We'll see how AEW book him. This is completely unfair to Angela. She's only got 5 minutes, and here we go. And Angela, look at this. No! This is not fair. This is not fair. Angela, get in the ring, Angela. Angela is and Angela now trying to, oh, look at this, wasting some valuable time. Yeah, she's wasting valuable time, and you know what? That's a good thing, because remember, if this goes to a draw, if it goes to a time limit draw, yeah, I hate the kind of fans like JD. Well, as I call him, the guy from New York, because I don't acknowledge him. And now I'll roll up. And now I'll roll up, trying to win trying to retain the title. And now Angela. And now Angela, look at this. Nice. If Angela can just keep biding her time and just let the time run down, she will remain champion. Do you really think she should defend her title like that? What happened to the whole thing that Kelly was preaching about yesterday, about being a fighting champion? You're saying Angela Lee can't do that? Oh, I think Angela Lee can be a fighting champion. She was just thrown into this match. She was thrown into this match by William Regal, who's not even a GM, mind you. He doesn't have any power. He was the one that booked this match. I mean, Maria, if you have an issue with it, go talk it up to the CEO, Patrick Ballantine, because he was the one that lifted Cassie Fairbanks' suspension that Kelly put on her. Cassie Fairbanks. Cassie Fairbanks. Cassie Fairbanks. Oh, look at this. Cassie Fairbanks now in control. Cassie Fairbanks, top rope. Look at top rope. Looking to fly. Oh man, big move. Oh, Angela kick, and there's the Angela kick. Covers Fairbanks to retain the gold, and Fairbanks kicks out. No! Fairbanks kicked out. Fairbanks kicked out. Oh, and Fairbanks with a few kicks to the face. Fairbanks with a couple of kicks to the face. Oh, and Angela popping that shoulder up. And now Angela's just got to try and run the clock down. That's all she's got to try and do now. Oh, look at this submission. Oh, submission attempt here. Submission attempt here by Angela. And Angela gets out of it. And now Angela trying to get away. Oh no, look at this. Angela stretch. Angela stretch. And now the Cassie stretch. Looked in. Cassie stretch. Looked in. The Fairbanks look in on Angela. Trying to hold on, Angela. The clock's running down. Can Angela hold on? Angela trying to hold on. Trying to let that clock run down. Ah! And there's no one to help her. She's got no one to help her. No, she taps. And Cassie taps. Fairbanks is the new champion. Cassie Fairbanks is the new Women's Speed champion. Here is your winner and the new Women's Speed champion, Cassie Fairbanks. Angela Lee's Speed Championship reign has come to an end. Held the title for 73 days, but it's come to an end. One of the longest reigns in that title has ended at the hands of Cassie Fairbanks. And for the second time in Cassie's career, she is a champion. Cassie Fairbanks was a former North American champion, but tonight, for the first time in her career, she has won the Speed title. There was a video put out by WWE of superstars watching last year's Royal Rumble. Charlotte told Alexa she's going to make sure she wins. And apparently Liv Morgan walked out during it. It was like one of those watch-alongs where like all the wrestlers were like watching last year's event, and apparently I didn't see it, but someone said Liv Morgan got up and walked out during it. I don't know if someone said something that annoyed her, or if she's just playing her character, that she got pissed off that she didn't win. Yeah, it was a watch along. But yeah, I don't know. I heard Liv Morgan got up and walked out while they were all watching it. Again, it could just be her playing her character. She just could just be playing her character, but it could just be her in character, but yeah. Apparently that's what she did. Yes. Yes, Cassie Fairbanks, congratulations on becoming the brand new Women's Speed Champion. After everything that's happened to you over these last several weeks, how does it feel to hoist up a championship? It's been all elite live. Oh, it feels so good. I mean, after everything that I've gone through over these last several weeks, Kelly wrongfully suspending me, and congratulations, champ. Nice new title. So now the sexiest woman alive can take that from you. Oh, yeah. Oh, Lucy, you're the reason I got suspended. You're the reason I got suspended. Oh, don't blame me. Oh, don't blame me for your suspension, Cassie. So don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. The only person you should be blaming is yourself. Just sit back and watch me and Otis dismantle Randall Gibbs and his new pet girlfriend. And then after we're done with that, I'm taking that from you. We'll see about that, Lucy. Best of luck tonight. Come on, Otis, let's go. Yeah. But you can totally see Liv Morgan in TNA, because it's technically still WWE. Here comes Otis and the sexiest woman alive, Lucy Wright. The following contest is a mixed tag match set for one fall. Making their way to the ring, the team of Otis and the sexiest woman alive, Lucy Wright. Lucy Wright, the former Evolve champion. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Don't say it like that. Yeah, come on, Andy. Lighten up. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, Andy. Lighten up. Don't say it like in Total Sustain. I miss that I miss that title being around her waist. Her life has gone into a downward spiral because she's no longer the champion. And their opponents, the team of Randall Gibbs and Susan Summers. Here comes Susan Summers alongside Randall Gibbs. And as what Lucy Wright alluded to, that you can pretty much say they've become like a new item over these last several weeks. Yeah, Randall was quick to move on from Cora Jade, I'll tell you that much. Super quick to move on from her. You know, Powerhouse Hobbs have left AEW for WWE. and I think they make him debut in the Royal Rumble. Yeah, I know he left, and apparently he'll be debuting as, and apparently he'll be going under the name of Royce Keys. Say her name and she appears. I believe in Elena. I believe in Elena. Oh. I wouldn't really call Royce Keys a cool name, but you know what? I respect your opinion. Oh. You would have think like WWE would have kept like his name or something. Oh, and Lucy right now with those elbows, taking down Susan. Oh, wait a second. Oh, wait a minute. Lucy right caught off guard. Oh, wait a second. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Lucy Wright got distracted by the crowd, and Susan Summers got the pin. The crowd distracted her. The crowd were chanting ugly, and then Susan got her from behind and got the pin. I think Royce is his son's name. You gotta be kidding me. One person I don't want to see in the Rumble is Jericho. Well, unfortunately, that's gonna happen, and you'll be hearing "Break the walls down." Well, Lucy looks like she's about to blow a gasket in there. Lucy Wright looks like she's about to throw a fit in there. It's okay. What the hell are you doing? Why did you not help me? AEW probably owns the Powerhouse Hobbs name. Probably. I think Hobbs is his real name. I think Hobbs is his real last name. I am giving you chance after chance, Otis. I've lost my title and my whole world is upside down. I'm sorry, okay? I'm done. What do you mean? You'll be fine. Come on, you'll be fine. I'm done with you, Otis. I'm done with you, you fat piece of shit. Oh, this is all your fault. All this happened because of you. Now get the fuck out of my face. Oh. My God, Lucy Wright, I've never heard her cuss before. Did Lucy just dump Otis? I think that's exactly what just happened. I think that is exactly what just happened, and good for Lucy. Good for Lucy. Otis was a good-for-nothing loser anyway. Man, poor Otis, he didn't deserve that. AEW doesn't do things like WWE, like Mercedes owns her name and likeness. WWE owns all their talents' names and likeness. Yeah. Because AEW isn't trying to be another WWE. That don't think WWE owns Ethan Page's name. He owns it. Well, Indy Hartwell was lucky to use her name. Indy Hartwell got lucky that she could use hers. She got very lucky that she could have used hers. Because WWE, I think, owned the name. Indy sold the name to WWE and bought it back. Yeah, she was lucky that she was able to get her name back. Because if she didn't, she would have had to wrestle under a different name. I saw her talk about that. She didn't think they'd give it back to her. And Ethan's wrestling likeness is owned by WWE. Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Indy probably would have used her real name. Yeah, probably. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next is our main event. Danielle Vaughan, Lita, Essie Lee, and Kendall Gray all compete in a fatal four-way. Winner becomes #1 contender for Rachel Pierce's Evolve Women's title. Who will be next in line? We will find out next. I'm okay with any one of these girls as long as it ain't Danielle Vaughan. I'll be quiet, Eva. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. The following contest is a fatal four-way to determine the #1 contendership for the Evolve Women's Championship. Introducing first, WWE Hall of Famer Lita. I genuinely want to know what Lita has done to deserve a #1 contendership. Well, Maria, she's a Hall of Famer. Just because you're a Hall of Famer doesn't mean you can get a title opportunity. Well, she's got to win it first. Do you want to be American idiot? And introducing next, representing the Lee sisters, Essie Lee, the youngest twin of the Lee sisters, Essie Lee, making her way to the ring. Well, it's very weird to see her come out alone without her sisters. Well, I'm pretty sure Angela's not in a great mood after losing her championship earlier tonight. Well, Essie Lee now has a chance to win some gold of her own. Essie with that old Sami Zayn entrance. Yep, the conspiracy theorist Sami Zayn entrance. Danielle, are you there? Gotta girl up, yeah, girl up, yeah, gotta girl up, 'cause I'm Danielle Vaughan, yeah, girl. Ugh. And introducing next from Birmingham, England, she is the voice of Evolve, Danielle Vaughan. Oh God, this girl sucks, and her music sucks, her voice sucks, everything about her rules, Eva. This is her new theme song called Girl Up. This is her new theme song called Girl Up on her new album called Be Like Danielle Vaughan. Oh God, I preferred her old theme. This sounds cringe. Just look at the star that Danielle Vaughan is going to be a future main eventer right here. And introducing next, Kendall Gray. Oh, Kendall Gray with a big opportunity. Kendall Gray's got a big opportunity here to step up to the plate here. Kendall is a very talented young lady. She's a very talented young lady. Yeah, she's had quite a bit of a breakout season. She's had quite a bit of a breakout season, Kendall. And she could capitalize it here. And she could really capitalize on it here. Oh, look at this. Oh, the running senton by Essie. And Danielle with a drop kick. Oh, good miss, Danielle. Oh, and a good miss, Essie. And Kendall with a nice back suplex. Leader, 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 leader. I saw someone say someone is selling Becky's book for $10 million. I might buy it. You would be willing to pay $10 million for that? And, oh, wow! Incredible athleticism there by Danielle. See what I mean? You see what I mean? Say what you want about her, but that was an incredible move by Danielle Vaughan. You know, I will admit that was a very good move. Where did you get millions of dollars from? Someone is selling Becky's book for $10. I definitely misread that wrong because I thought it said $10 million. I'm getting old. I'm 30 years old. My eyes are starting to play tricks on me. Oh, and Lita avoids any kind of danger. Oh, and Danielle Vaughan with a nice move. Danielle Vaughan showing off her athleticism. Who do I think will win the Royal Rumbles? Well, watch my video. Well, watch my video watch my predictions video. Well, watch my video where I make my predictions on who will win the Royal Rumble match. Because I have a whole video to that. Oh, double team on Lita. Well, everyone knows Lita is the big threat here because she's a Hall of Famer. Probably Braun Breaker for the men's and for the women's. I want Julia, but probably Liv. What do you mean probably Liv? It should be Liv. You're making it sound like Liv shouldn't. You're talking like you don't want Liv to win it. And twist of fate by Lita. Yeah, don't have the person that the fans want to win. Because I'd rather annoy my audience instead of giving the audience what they want. Oh, look out. Oh, jeez. Lita had something planned, but Danielle Vaughan's got a weapon. Oh, my God. She just cracked it. She just cracked a kendo stick over the head of Kendall. Danielle just cracked a kendo stick over the head. Oh! Speaking of cracking things over people's heads, and now Essie Lee is now cracking people with heads. Cracking people over heads. Oh, look out. And now look at this. Has got the Hall of Famer right where she wants her. But Lita escapes. And Lita escapes. And now Lita, top rope. Lita salts. And there's the Lita salt. And Danielle Vaughan just threw. Oh, man. And Kendall coming into the ring. And Kendall coming into the ring now. And Kendall Gray coming into the ring. She saw what Danielle was trying to do. She saw what Danielle was trying to do and made sure it didn't happen. She saw that Danielle was going to try and take advantage. And now... Oh, and now Vaughan. Oh, look at this. And Lita now. Oh, low blow. And a low blow to Lita. Essie Lee going down low. Essie Lee going down low on the Hall of Famer. Oh, springboard drop kick. And now Lita in trouble and gets dropped on her back. Win to become #1 contender, and she does. Danielle Vaughan, oh man, has become #1 contender. You gotta be kidding me. Gotta go up, yeah, go up, cause I'm Danielle Vaughan. Here's your winner, #1 contender, Danielle Vaughan. Danielle Vaughan pins Lita and has earned the right to become #1 contender. What a win for Danielle Vaughan. And now Danielle, and oh look at this, just grabbed the mic from Mike Rome. That's not how you do it, Mike. I'll do it for you. The winner of this match and #1 contender, Danielle Vaughan. Oh, God, please. Oh, God, please, I'm going to burst my eardrums. Go up, yeah, go up. Oh, look at that big win for Danielle Vaughan as she becomes #1 contender for the Evolve Women's Championship. Thank you all for joining us, and good night.